I am excited and delighted to welcome to the stage our featured motivator and educator, Mr. Willie Spears. He is the most sought-after speaker in the nation, delivering over 250 speeches per year all over the world. Please put your hands together and give a thunderous round of applause, a thunderous Wildcat welcome to Mr. Willie Spears.
2030, what it do? If you love your mom and daddy, your granny, your uncle, and your friends, make some noise. All right, all right. Look at your neighbor and say you look good. Look at the other neighbor who obviously doesn't look as good because you didn't tell them first, and say you look good too. It's an honor for me to be here with you all today. I want to find out who I'm dealing with today. I want to find out who I'm dealing with. So we're going to do a blind ranking of a few hip-hop artists. So when I say the artist's name on a scale of 1 to 5, I need you to say where you would rank them. Now, we may not list your favorite rapper. It's a blind ranking. You don't know who I'm going to say next. So when I say the rapper's name, we need you to hold up the number and say out loud where you rank them. Everybody ready? All right, here we go. NBA Youngboy. Okay, all right, okay. Pooh Shiesty. Lil Baby. Young Miami. Lil Durk. 21 Savage. Future. Drake. Kendrick Lamar. Give yourself a hand, guys. Good job, good job, good job, good job, good job. Look at this picture right here. I want you to find yourself. Make some noise, 2030. Make some noise, 2030. That's you. That's you. That's you. You know what these folk talking about? That's the best class to ever come through Bethune right there. That's the best class that ever come through Bethune. You better clock it. You better clock it right now. Write it down. Take a picture. Take a note. That's the best class that ever come through on the screen right now. If your grandmama went here, write her a letter. Tell her y'all the best class. Your mama went here. Tell her your uncle, your sister, your friend, they was good. Y'all better. 2030, give yourself another hand. Truth be told, we all look better in maroon and gold. Today we got our black on, we're looking good. Everybody hold your black rose up for me. Say, like this rose, I am rare. Say, like this rose, I am strong. Say, like this rose, I am valuable. Say, I am this rose. Say, I am a black rose. I will graduate. I will do great things. I will leave here and change the world. Say, I am a black rose. Give yourself another hand, ladies and gentlemen. We want to give honor to your amazing president, Dr. Albert Mosley. We want to give honor to Ms. Grimes, to Dr. Henry, and to Pastor Robinson. Can you give all of them another hand, please? I want you to think of 3 people right now that you love in your head. 3 people that you love. Parents, I want you to do the same. Think of 3 people right now that you love in your head. Parents, if you have 4 children, I'm sorry. We're only doing 3. And one of them jokers getting on your nerves anyway. Let's just be real about it. Let's be real about it. All right? So we want to think of 3 people in your head right now that you love. I want you to get 3 people that you love in your head right now. 3 people that you love. This is an amazing ceremony. I'm very blessed to speak in a lot of universities. I've spoken at Alabama State and spoken at Coppin State up in the Northeast, and spoken at Savannah State and spoken at Florida A&M and spoken at a lot of universities. The most amazing induction ceremony I've ever seen in my life happens right here in Daytona Beach, Florida at Bethune Cookman University. Give yourself a hand for the level of excellence that this ceremony exudes. I want to give you a few tips to help you be successful your freshman year. If you listen to the pastor, you heard a lot of great tips. He didn't do this. I'm going to do this for him. I don't know him like that. I met him last year, but I want to encourage you to find a church home. I'm telling you, you're going to need Jesus when you're in college. I'm just telling you, I was in college. I should have been locked up. Dr. Henry didn't know that. They wouldn't have asked me to be the speaker. Listen to me. You're going to go through some things in college, hopefully not criminal, but you're going to go through some things in college where your mom and dad won't be able to help you. Your boyfriend, girlfriend, your boo won't be able to help you. You're going to need something bigger. There are going to be some things that happen that are insurmountable. All right? I'm not trying to be negative, but there are over 1,000 of you here right now. The graduation class won't be over 1,000. That's just the truth. It's hard. That's why it's amazing when you walk across that stage. And that's our goal for you. So I want to encourage you to find your church home. I think it's Hind Chapel on Sunday, tomorrow at 4 p.m. They're doing a prayer service. There's many churches in this community. Don't go because the church is perfect. It's not. It's made up of jacked up people. The club ain't perfect either, but we keep going back, right? So if we can go to the club that's full of fake folks, that's not Gucci, that's fake. That ain't real red bottoms, that's fake. Those aren't your lashes, that's fake. Those aren't your teeth. Those aren't your teeth. Those are veneers. That's not your hair color. That's not a Coach bag. Those aren't real red bottoms. That's not your butt. That's not your, like, so if we can go other places full of fake folk, we can go to church full of fake folk. Just go. You going for you anyway. You're not going for them. Right? We're not going for them. We're going for us. We need it. I want to encourage you to find one. All right? When you find the perfect one, don't walk in there because you're going to mess it up because you ain't perfect. Find the one where everybody jacked up. You'll fit right in. A few tips for a successful freshman year here. Number one tip is fall in love. Yep. This is my suggestion to you. This is my suggestion. If you're going to make it in college, you must fall in love with the person in the mirror. Now, let's keep it a buck. Let's keep it a buck. When I ask you to name 3 people that you love, raise your hand if you name one of your parents. Okay, hands down. Raise your hand if you name one of your siblings. Okay, hands down. Raise your hand if you named yourself. I hope so. I want to encourage you to fall in love with you because you have to be with you every single day. You have to be with you for the rest of your life. I want to encourage you to fall in love with you, flaws and all. What I found in a lot of us, especially young women, you do a great job of complimenting others and a poor job of complimenting yourself. You quick to tell somebody else, "Ooh, girl, I like your hair. Ooh, where you get that purse from? Ooh, girl, you wearing an outfit. I see you doing your thing." But why don't you look in the mirror and tell that person how great they are? The pastor alluded to this, but I fly often. And when I'm in the plane, I flew here yesterday, I fly out today at 3 o'clock. When I'm in the plane, this happens all the time, they show this graphic. He talked about it. When they drop the mask down, they say, if the mask comes down, we suggest that you help yourself before you help anyone else. When I first heard that, I thought, man, that's the most selfish thing I ever heard in my life. Why would you help yourself before you help someone else? Because they realize until you help yourself, you can't help somebody else. You got to take care of you. Fall in love with you all over again. I speak all over the country. I have a bachelor's degree in communications, a master's degree in education. I have an honorary doctorate degree. I've written over 20 books. I've been over on ESPN. I've debated Stephen A. Smith. If you guys like sports, I debated Stephen A. Smith and beat him on his own show. You can look it up. Yeah, beat the brakes off that joker. He was doing all that screaming. I said, hey, my man, just because you're loud doesn't mean you're right. He didn't like that. I didn't get invited back. But you can look on YouTube Type in Willie Spears versus Stephen A. Smith. That was an honor for me. I've been on Fox, been on CNN, been on all the shows, all the channels. I have over 1 million followers on social media. I tell you that not to brag on me, but to brag on the opportunity that comes when you take care of yourself. I was in Virginia the other day. The last 2 weeks, I've spoken in 17 states in the last 2 weeks. Major companies, schools. But I was in Virginia on Thursday, I believe. And the CEO of the school district, she came to me and she said, I saw on your schedule, you're going to Bethune on Saturday. I said, yes, ma'am. She said, you probably can't tell, but I'm a Wildcat. I said, yes, ma'am, you had a little excellent and bougie about you. I knew something was special over there. She said, it's the whole package, baby. I'm a Wildcat. Y'all are all over the world, and I'm honored to be here with you today. I want to remind you, if you're going to make it, you got to take care of yourself. College is not an individual sport. Somebody say we need some help. All right, I want you to be a good picker. I used to coach this girl. She was dating this guy. They was dating, and things was going good at first. And fast forward, about 7 years, they're still together. They're not married. They have 3 children together. All right, no judgment. I'm just telling you the story. Taisha said I could share this story. She asked me, she said, Coach, can you come by and talk to us? We're going through some problems. This joker lazy. She called him a lot of names. One of the names started with an N, and it wasn't Ninja. She was going on and on about this joker. She was cussing. I never even heard Taisha cuss. She's going off. She said, he don't do nothing around here. He don't cook. He don't clean. He don't wash. He don't dry. He don't fold. He don't help with the kids. All he want to do is smoke and play the game. That's all he want to do is smoke and play the game. I'm sick of this Ninja. I'm sick of him. I said, hey, my man, is this true? He just played with his hair, shrugged his shoulders. I said, hey, my man, is this true? He said, I said, hey, my man, it's not your fault. She said, what you mean it's not his fault? I do everything around here. I'm working 3 jobs. He's not doing anything. What you mean it's not his fault? If it's not his fault, whose fault is it? I said, Taisha, baby, it's your fault. She said, how is it my fault? I said, you a bad picker. She said, what's that mean? I said, you picked a loser, now you mad he losing. You can't order a cheeseburger and be mad it got cheese on it. You can't ask for sweet tea and say, y'all, this got too much sugar in it. That boy was like that when she met him. I want to encourage you to be a good picker when it comes to your friends. Be a good picker when it comes to where you hang out. Be a good picker when it comes to how you organize your schedule. Be a good picker. It's so, so important. Dr. Henry got up here, and she did a phenomenal job of reminding us that she told us to stay fired up. And she said that Jackie sang the song and told us to rise up. And Miss Grimes encouraged us all to dress up. Pastor Williams said that when he got dropped off, he had to grow up. And then Carla sang the song and said we must stand up. And I want to add to that, if you're going to make it every single day for class, you must show up. When Miss Grimes asked you to show up to class and she said, promise me you're going to show up, y'all ain't say nothing back. Now, I appreciate you not lying. I do appreciate that. I appreciate your honesty. But I'm telling you, this is not high school. You can't just go by, you know everybody, your auntie knows such and such, you cool, everybody like you. It doesn't work that way in college. You must do the work, and the work is not easy. I'm telling you, I love chat. I use chat to make these slides. But chat not gonna get you through. It's the helper. It's not the whole thing. I want to encourage you to be a good picker with your friends in the way that you do things. Start off fast. When I debated Stephen A. Smith, I went right at him. All right. Now I'm not a perfect guy. I'm not a bad guy. But being a man, I've been in a few fights when I was growing up. If I was gonna fight somebody I know I couldn't whoop, I was gonna get my lick in. I'm not finna wait till you beat me up and have me all over the gram leaking. I may get beat up, I'm gonna be like, yeah, but look at his lip, I got him one good time. This is a fight. You gotta start off fast. Don't wait till you're on probation after the first semester and say, you know what, I probably need to buy the book for the class. I want you to attack this thing and be great like you already are. That's why you're in that seat. We're almost finished. Diversity in your friend group. That's so important. This is not the 13th grade, so don't treat it like high school. This is your new family. Family as an acronym. Forget about me. I love you. We have to stick together. Your mom and daddy not here. They're not waking you up. You got to wake up. All right? Going to class with pajama pants on, talking about, I'm sorry, my alarm didn't go off. You're going to be back home. Lying to yourself and your family. They was hating on me. They ain't like me anyway. They ain't give me a chance. I don't know what their problem is up there. And Bethune ain't what I thought it was. No, look in the mirror and blame that joker. That's why you back home. All right, I'm going to keep it to you real and blood raw because I already got my plane ticket to get out of here. I can be honest with y'all. All right? You have the potential to be great, but it's not just going to happen. You have to make it happen. Those rap artists we just listed, they stay in the studio till they get it done. They don't go in the studio for 30 minutes. They stay in there and they do it again and they do it again and they do it again. The song that we hear is probably the 500th version of that song. They didn't get it right the first time or the second time or the third time. They kept working on it, all right? Now, get involved. Everybody say get involved. Get involved. There's so many things on this campus that you can do. Whatever your personality is, whatever your gifts are, your time, your talent, your treasure, it belongs to this great university. They will take what you bring here and they will help you manifest it in an amazing way. It will change who you are. There are so many great clubs and activities, fraternities and sororities that you can be a part of here. Get involved. Don't be a spectator. Don't be a person that's going home every weekend because you worried about your man or your girl messing with somebody else. They are. Get over it. Right? It's not your girl. It's just your turn. Listen. Get over it. Too many relationships done cause people to not graduate. You not graduating because you worried about her. You think while you sit here right now, her phone turned upside down, I'm going to wait till he finished with the induction ceremony. I'm not texting nobody. No, bruh, she on the gram, she on Snap, she on everything. Not hating on her, but she young, she living life. Get your degree, man. That way you get you a bad girl with a degree too. You're going to track what you are. You running back home to holler at her. Bruh, she talking to buddy that you played football with. It's over. The baseball team here is really good. That's one thing you can get involved with. They beat LSU last year and Florida. Can we give it up for the baseball team? One of the best teams in the entire country is right here in Daytona Beach, Florida. Somebody say, call home. Not just when you want something. Parents, can I get an amen? All right. Now, parents, I'm finna teach you a Spanish word. I'm not trying to flex, parents. Rosetta Stone, not trying to flex. My great-great-grandfather's a guy named Jose Masalina, was one of the first black men to ever live in the state of Florida. He established a colony and a town, a community in Panama City, Florida, before it was a town, 1836. That's my great-great-grandfather, Jose Masalina. He had a son named Narcisco Hawk Masalina. We just did a documentary about him. So I'm going to teach y'all a Spanish word to help you with your children while they're in college. Now, I'm not trying to flex. I'm not trying to say I'm smarter than anybody, but please write this Spanish word down. It's going to help you when it comes to them calling you all the time. Parents, get ready. This is a very difficult word. I'm not trying to flex. The word is no. It's a Spanish word. Sometime when they call, tell them jokers no. Listen, they're going to ask you for some money. Ask them when the last time they've been to Chick-fil-A, Starbucks. It's a place to eat on campus that you're paying for. They don't like this. I got 2 in college right now. I had to learn to say no. See, parents, the goal is for them to be better than us. Can I get an amen, parents? We want them to be better than us. But let me tell you what made us, the struggle. What made you the man you are, sir, what made you the woman you are, ma'am, is you had to struggle. We wanted our kids to have it so good, they don't struggle very much. Many of them are entitled. They started eating steak before they had real teeth. We was eating bologna until we were 37 years old. Keep loving on them, keep spoiling them, but know that the struggle is the key ingredient to success. But young people, call your mama, call your daddy. They need to hear from you, okay? Who's right in this picture? Both, depending on your perspective. No, listen, students, you and your professor have a different perspective because y'all have different life experiences. You and your parents have a different perspective because you have different life experiences. Doesn't make you right or wrong. Just be respectful enough to say, you know what, I don't see it that way, but maybe that's right from their perspective. Okay? Everybody say, fail more. No one likes this. But anyone you admire has failed. Research Kevin Hart. He failed a lot before he became what he is. Research your favorite basketball player, your favorite athlete, your favorite musician, your favorite actor. They failed a lot. I've written 21 books, and my latest book is called We Should Fail More. And I break down all the people that we admire, from Mr. Beast all the way to Drewski. Anybody you could think of, they tried it and it failed. They tried and it failed. They tried and it failed. Pastor Robertson said it. He quoted Benjamin Mays, how that failing is not the sin, not trying is the sin. Carla just sang about failing. You're going to fail. I want to encourage you to try new things and fail. It's okay. The most successful people in the world have failed the most. They say Steph Curry is the greatest three-point shooter to ever live. They say he's made more three-pointers than anyone else. Well, he's also missed more three-pointers than anyone else. If you're going to be the best, you have to fail. Embrace failure. It's okay. We don't have time to go through this, but Pastor Robinson mentioned it. You must have a growth mindset. Don't be afraid to try something new. Don't walk in here with a fixed mindset thinking you have all the answers. It's impossible to have all the answers at 18, 19, 20 years old. I'm almost 50 years old and I don't have all the answers. I want to learn and learn and learn. I want to continue to improve. All right? In my last 3 minutes, I want y'all to make some noise for this beautiful picture right here. We want you in that picture next year, in the next year, in the next year. And we want you to graduate from Bethune Cookman University. And then we want you to put on this outfit. Make some noise for this outfit. We want you to put on this outfit. This is the dopest outfit you can ever put on. This is the outfit we want you to put on. If you're in this room, you wore a similar outfit a few months ago. We want you to put it back on. But this time with that college degree, we want you to graduate. Make some noise if you know you're going to graduate. Look at your neighbor and say, you got this. Look at the other neighbor and say, you got this. Hell, Wildcats, you guys go get it done. 2030, let's make it do what it do. Go Wildcats.